Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're cooking super flavorful pork chops with honey garlic glaze. So let's get started. Alright, to make our delicious, super flavorful honey garlic glazed pork chops, we're starting off with a nice center cut pork loin. And we used this the other day, and I'll put a link in the description because there were some really good recipes there. You'll enjoy them. But let's go ahead and slice off some nice, thick pork chops, right? Okay, let me turn it sideways so you can see it better. Plus I can cut it easier. Alright, let's cut maybe 2 nice ones out of there. It's about that size right there. Now they're about 1 inch thick. Alright, there you go. Let's cut another one. About that size right there. Okay, there they are, guys. They're about 1 inch thick, which is perfect. Okay, let's cut a third one. We'll make 3 of them. All right. Okay, let's put this aside and save it for something else. Boy, don't they look nice? They really do. All right, now you can cut off this piece on the end, and that's what I'm probably going to do. Just cut that little bit off. And maybe we'll cut this one off here. And that one's needs a little trimming too. Okay. Okay, guys, they look pretty good. Alright guys, now I like to fork tenderize these, but today I'm going to use this. Our OXO brand Meat Tenderizer. Yep, we're going to flatten them out just a little bit, and we're going to punch them full of holes, you know, with these little knives on the bottom. Let me see if I can show you. See them? Okay, they work good. And it has a little lock at the top, so that you can lock it so your knives don't come out and you won't hurt yourself, right? Right? Okay, let's go ahead and tenderize these up. We'll unlock it, and we'll tenderize them. Okay, let's flip them over. Okay, let's do this side. Now you can do this as much as you want, but I just do them a few times just to tenderize them and flatten them a little bit, right? Okay, and this OXO brand meat tenderizer, it comes apart real easy so that you can clean it, you know, and you can put it back together real easy. Plus you can clean the blades that way. Makes it real easy to clean. Alright, this really does come in handy in the kitchen. If you don't have one of these or some other brand, just go ahead and pick one up. Alright, now for the seasonings for our pork chops, we have half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, a half a teaspoon of rosemary, and a half a teaspoon of thyme, and a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. That'll give it that smoky flavor, which is always good. Alright, let's go ahead and mix these up. Okay. And we'll sprinkle them on top of our pork chops. Now you could put a little oil on these to help things stick better, but it sticks pretty good anyway. Put a little more on if you need it. Okay, let's flip them over. And we'll do the other side. Rub that in. Now the seasonings are going to help make this taste really good, so don't forget your seasonings. Plus you can buy like store-bought seasonings, you know, like all-purpose seasonings or your favorite seasonings. Just put them on there. Okay, there you go. All right, let's check the other side again to make sure. Okay, plus you can get any seasonings that you missed, you know, and they're still left on the cutting board, right? So let's put a little more on this one and this one, and might as well finish it up. Okay, rub them in. There's our pork chops all seasoned up nicely. Now let's go ahead and fry these up in our cast iron skillet. Let's do that. Alright, and to fry up our pork chops, we're using our 12-inch cast iron skillet, and we're going to set our burner to medium-high. Alright, our pan seems hot enough. Now we're going to put a little oil in the pan. Now that's peanut oil that we put in there. Now we're going to take our nice seasoned pork chops, and we're going to put them right in there. Boy, don't they look good? Alright, let's put them right in there. Alright, now we're going to sear those pork chops on that side, then we'll flip them over and we'll do the other side. Then we'll do our edges. Now don't forget your edges, that's where all that little bit of fat is, and we like to crisp it up, right? Boy, do they smell good. There's nothing like something sizzling in a pan, right? Okay, let's see how we're doing with this middle one. Okay, that looks really nice. Let's see this one. Flip them over, good. Okay, they're looking good so far, guys. Boy, are they juicy. Okay, let's flip this middle one over and see how it's doing. Oh, that looks good. Okay, let's put that up here for a minute. And let's get this one over there. Get a little more color on this one, right? Okay, let's flip this one over. Alright. Let's move that over here. And let's move this one over here. Okay. Okay, let's flip this one back over and see how we're doing with that one. Oh, that's looking better. Okay. Okay, let's flip this one. Okay, that looks really, really good. Okay, they're about done. Let's do our edges. We'll lower our burner temperature down to medium. And let's see if we can do our edges. Maybe we can stack them. Just like this. What do you think? And we'll do all our edges at once. Boy, do they smell good, guys. Okay, guys, I think they're done. Let's see how we did. Beautiful. Okay, let's shut off our burner and let's get them out of there. Put them right on a cutting board just like this. Okay guys, boy don't they look nice. They really do. Okay, now we seared them up really nice. Now let's put them aside and let them rest a minute. Alright, now let's make a delicious honey glaze, quick and easy. We'll set our burner to medium low. And we'll take 1 tablespoon of butter, put that right in there. Add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Look at all those good flavor bits from the pork that we just seared. That's what's going to make this really tasty. Beautiful. Okay. Boy, does that smell good. Now we're going to add about 1/2 cup of honey. Put that in there. Now we're going to add 1/4 cup of chicken broth. Put that in there. And about 4 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. Put that in there. Now we're going to bring that to like a simmer and reduce it down until it thickens. Alright guys, our honey glaze looks to be about done. Look at that, it thickened up pretty nice, look at that. Okay, let's shut off our burner. Okay, let's get some of that out of there though. And we'll put it right in a little bowl so that we have some to put on top later. Look at that, it's really nice. Alright. And let's bring back our nice looking pork chops that we just seared up, right? Boy, don't they look good? Really good. And we'll put them right in there, just like this. Boy, don't they look good? Get all that honey glaze on top of there. Really nice. Alright guys, they look really good. Wish you could smell these because they are delicious smelling. Boy, I can't wait to get into these. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put these under the broiler and caramelize that little bit of honey glaze, right? And then the honey glaze that we saved, we can pour it on top afterwards when we serve them. So let's put these in the oven under the broiler. Okay guys, here they are, right out from under the broiler. Boy, don't they look nice? Now they were in there about 10 minutes. And I can't wait to have a taste of them because boy, do they smell good. Now we went ahead and saved some of our honey glaze, right, to put on top. But look at them. Don't they look nice? All right, I can't wait to have a taste of these, so let's go ahead and have a taste. Okay guys, here they are. Look at those beautiful honey glazed pork chops. Boy, don't they look good? All right, let's get them off of there and we'll plate them up. Let's do that. Now don't forget to add a little more of our honey garlic glaze on top. So we'll do that. We'll put that on there. Drizzle some on there. Look at that, guys. Wow. Do they look good? Okay, that's enough, right? Looks good. All right, now what I like to put on top is a little parsley flakes on top of there. Just a little bit. Well, there you have it, guys. Our super flavorful pork chops with honey garlic glaze. Boy, don't they look good? I can't wait to have a taste of these. I'll bet you they're really tender too. So let's go ahead and have a taste. All right, you ready? Oh, wow, guys. Look at that. That is so tender and juicy. I mean juicy. Look at that. Let me see if I can squeeze it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can't wait to have a taste of this. It is really, really tender, I bet you. And the flavoring on there and the searing that we did. Okay, let me have a bite. Boy, is that delicious. Those pork chops are really, really tender and juicy, and they're perfectly done. Can you see it? Let me see if I can raise it up so you can see it. Look at that, guys. That is just delicious looking, isn't it? With all that honey garlic glaze. Beautiful. Speaking of honey garlic glaze, we might as well put a little more on. Okay. Alright, now these go good with a really nice side dish like roasted asparagus or mashed potatoes and gravy even. That sounds good. Or even your favorite vegetables. Alright guys, you know what'll go good with this since we're having this for a nice dinner? You probably guessed this one already. I'm having a nice cold chilled glass of red wine with this one. Now doesn't that sound good? It really does. Alright guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe and I'll catch you on the next one. Super flavorful pork chops with honey garlic glaze. Boy, are these tasty. You're gonna love these. Yep, I just gotta have another little bite, guys. Look how tender that is. Gotta get some of that glaze on there. Look at that, guys. Can you see it? Beautiful right there. Are they good? You know what? I hear a door knock. I can't believe it. Someone's here already. They must have caught a whiff of these. Okay.